to the moderators for the work they are doing.
Back.
Really great. Welcome back, sir.
Oh, I had my headphones on the whole time. So like the reason that they're getting first pick all the time is because there's a so in the Discord they flip a coin and BTK calls whatever like whatever they want since they won. And then if they keep getting like say whatever they called, they can either pick first or second.
Time to drop the beat of the
Your team is banning.
Okay. Well, statistically, it's 52%, I think, for blue side win rate.
Yep.
So you should always go blue side. Always go.
That's
first.
what it seems like.
Your team is banning.
Well, good
Is
for
that
them,
just
they are
like
lucky.
because that side of the map's better?
No, because blue side you get first pick.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Not everyone knows that, but blue side is first pick.
Yeah. I remember that.
And again, we get the Fanny, we get the 1-1, we get the Kaja. On the other side, we get the Joy, getting some respect. And Valentina. Well, I like the versatility of BTK. Huh? Seeing Yato being able to play good on Faramis and Farsa. Seeing Yuna doing good with Melissa and Carrie. You know, they got some a good hero pool, huh? Because those are different
Your
picks.
team is picking.
Those are
One thing that I do have to say here is Joybosh, an absolutely insane show player. So I do know
who?
Joybosh.
Joybash?
Yeah, the second guy. So he's an insane show player. And they should know this, BTK should, because Joybosh was from TFB, Team First Blood. So this is a crazy team. Who is Peters on my friends list? I always saw that it was Zia, but I've told that it's not Zia, so I don't know.
I don't know, man. They all has crazy names. Who is Peter? You're not that guy. Boy Boj. Oh, the Frederick first pick.
Your team is picking.
I like that. I like that a lot. Why am I so silent? Because it's 2 a.m. here and I have neighbors and I cannot be yourself, man. Well, if I'm myself for 10 minutes, I'll be in jail in 20. So I'll stick being quiet.
Is the like sound code over there like that strict? I did get food chat.
No, but I've never been in a building with thinner walls. It's insane how bad the isolation is between floors. You hear people talking, you hear people walking. It's crazy. So if I start yelling, I'll just wake up the whole building.
Your team is picking.
But anyway, we get Fredrin, we get Carrie and Blue. I'm sorry I cannot be myself, guys. I'm the first one to be annoyed by it, but it is whatever.
I don't know why TFB disbanded. It was definitely interesting that TFB disbanded. I think they just didn't have leadership and everything. So this is almost like a little bit of a combination of TFBs. So it's gonna be interesting. Picking up the Lapu for the first time is pretty good, but they do get the glue on the enemy team.
Is picking.
Glue carry. Again, Yato on his Farsa. Huh? We know how efficient he was last game on the early game. Let's see if he can do that again. Replicate this this emulation that he brings to the team. BTO, what are you gonna pick third? Surprise us a bit. They gave away Fredrin, so they might have something. They might have something more to their plan. I do like Carrie versus Fredrin. I think it works pretty well. But again, the problem with Carrie is, are you able to sustain her to the late game? Are you able to enable her in team fights in late game? Protect her? Are you able with your carry to set yourself properly to just melt the front lane? Or not? And if you're not, it's over. And we see Haya. Nice. All right. A lot of people picked that Hayabusa versus Farsa. I remember Kairi. I think Kairi does that every single time he plays against Farsa. He goes Haya.
Your team is alive.
And well, it's not that straightforward, but it works. It works. Okay, I thought you were shy. No, I'm a lot of things, but shy is not one of them. Trust me.
I just got like a lot of this like drama going on in the background. It's not like I thought it was something serious, but it's not like super crazy serious.
What's happening?
It was just something about like what's going on in the NACT. Like in the NACT, you have to like submit a photo of yourself, right?
Oh.
And like for verification purposes to be able to, you know, travel within the United States, and people are concerned about that. I guess
It had
people.
to be no? It's weird that it.
Yeah,
goes
that's
no.
like I was like, what? But all right.
Your team is banning.
I'll figure it out a little bit later. But I want to see that this this Hayabusa. We haven't. I've only seen technical heroes and heavy mechanical heroes on like smaller teams. I haven't seen a team like TO or BOT pull something like this out, and I want to see how MOBA ZANE responds to it. How does Yato respond to it? Because like, I mean, the Hayabusa is a great counter to the Farja. That's something that the other team lacked against BTK, was being able to get into that backline and have a little bit of peel. Now they have a little bit of that peel.
Like you said, usually it's small teams that play it, and it's probably the worst case scenario for small team is to play Hayabusa versus a team that's better, because that's the hardest way to go about it, instead of playing something more basic, more tanky and a bit easier to execute. Here Hayabusa, and I don't know, okay, there's Farsa, sure, but you get Fredrin, you get Lapu, those are not really picks that you can do much about with your Haya. So I'd say for now the Haya is more like to manage those wave pressures on the side, and late game maybe create some backdoor opportunities, some heavy split push. But other than that, I think BTK is just gonna go super tanky, man. They're gonna focus on something very tanky and kind of nullify the effect of Haya in team fights, and then play around Farsa, and they should be good. You know, turtle around the Farsa, and Haya doesn't do much. We'll see.
That is the biggest thing, is that you do have to turtle up on the Farja when it comes to this. But MOBA ZANE being able to get the Fredrin pick, insane, right? Like that's something he's really comfortable on.
Fredrin really the number one pick you'd go for if it's open. But I like this Eve. Huh? Glue, Carry, Eve have a very good synergy together. Carry is a close range hero, right? And Carry plays really close to the enemy front lane, as you guys know. And Eve has this ability to create space on the team fights, where Carry can evolve within. 1-1 plays really good with Eve as well. But both of those picks are very well connected with Eve. So we'll see if they can execute it. For now, BTU is drafting okay. I just feel like the Hayabusa is going to be too hard for them to execute against BTK. Really, if you're trying to beat BTK with an assassin, you gotta be on top of your game. You gotta be freaking good.
Yeah, you definitely. And I mean, picking up the Kufra,
like, they pick the marksman, they pick sustain on the goal lane, they pick something tanky, you know. So yeah, that's what I thought would happen if they pick early. Okay.
Interesting. Mintasar doesn't show himself quite often. And
that's funny, that was fast. That was a quick insta lock, huh?
It was. And I mean, Joybaj picking this is interesting, because I've never throughout my whole career of watching through the NSL and through prior NACTs ever seen this pop out. So
I feel like BTU came ready. I don't know why. I have this weird feeling. I don't know them, but I feel like they came ready, and their draft is actually something they planned for BTK. That'd be funny though. We'll see. Or maybe they're just gonna fall short, and it's just gonna.
They could fall short, you know. I mean, the Yeeve's good, the Carry's good, the Glue's good, Hayabusa. It's just the Minasynthestar. Is that something? That's a wild card.
Why is Spade Cutie sounds familiar? Wasn't
Spade Cutie was on. I don't think Asian, no. Or like on an Asia team, no. Spade Cutie, if I'm not mistaken, was I think in Team First Blood, if I'm not, or not Team First Blood, but Team Sexy.
Okay. Oh, maybe. I don't know. is a good
Team
Hayabusa
Sexy
player.
or Ackerman. It was they floated around a lot of those teams. That's why we see a lot of cuties. It's interesting because we got like Yuna cutie. Of course, like a lot of the cuties come from overseas because of the influence from there. But it's interesting. I think this is going to be a game of the century. Wait, Bosch getting set though. A lot of pressure. The CC comes out. Able to sustain and stay alive, but MOBA ZANE's able to take the lethal.
So Theo gave us some pretty good engages with his Lolita. I want to see what he does with his Kufra. You gotta be very active, right? I want to see him being proactive and proposing a lot of engages like this. Little poking on the sides and then rotating and another one.
That is what I do like to see from Theo that I really never seen from, you know, like other tanks. Or it's like their versatility. Like he's just like, I don't think he's played the same tank at any time, and it's been good, you know, like a Chow and the
Well, as long as it's being consistent.
Yeah, so I want to see it. I mean, of course, like you said, it's gonna be set potentials. I think he's gonna be kind of diving on the Eve quite often. Looks like BTO is setting up for a play here on T. And it seems like BTK definitely read that moment as MOBA ZANE's able to secure that gold buff, and he didn't use the retry there.
I can't wait to see what the Minsita is going to be doing though. So that's a very particular pick to play. You only play it if you're really good at him.
Yeah.
So we'll see what Joe does with it. Okay, playing with the retry god.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
A lot of damage on Spade. Spade will go down.
I ate a fry at the wrong time. Holy. As we see a double come out, a flicker comes out by T. Able to get a triple kill there.
Oof. Well, good luck, Zed, huh? You're gonna play against triple kill Lapu Lapu. That's not really the best scenario for you, man.
Yeah, three kills on the XP now. Like, oof.
Good stuff from Tio, good stuff from Joy Boy. It looked like a pretty good engage, but I don't know, Spade fell short. He was just in the right spot to get obliterated by Yato's Farsa.
Yeah, and I mean, we've just seen that Yato's Farja was just good. I'd really like to see the Farja go up against Hoons. You know, see who has the better mage. We'll see though. Hopefully BTK can make it. They are zoning in here to possibly take the blue buff, but the shadows do come out. Yato's able to secure the kill on Spade Cutie though. Retry comes out, and I think that if they were able to secure the blue buff, it's kind of hard to tell with Spade Cutie going down there.
That's the thing, right? That's the thing, right? Even carry, you got that late game, sure, but for now, it's all about helping Haya just farming normally. And if Theo Yato keeps the pressure up, I think it's gonna be a very hard game for Hayabusa. And then if it's a hard game for Hayabusa, you don't have this this relay being given to even carry, and you just completely miss the game. So that's the thing here. Theo is just trying, he's going all around. They need to keep the pressure on Haya, I think. You don't necessarily have to go on those side lanes. Just find Haya and annoy him as much as possible.
In the thick of it here, but look at that sustainability, taking two of BTO on at one time. Zed not able to do too much, as well as Spade Cutie. He again, this is what happens when you feed a Lapu. He
looked like he was gonna die and just got his back life as always. As Lapu, they get this mysterious life steal that comes from nowhere. You don't know. It's just they get to like they hit a couple of minions and here you go back.
Yeah, he got the bloodlust axe really early. I think that's what kind of attributed to it.
A freebie from BTK, giving a turtle. Okay.
Interesting, right? Maybe they were, and they didn't really utilize that time to secure a different objective. I just felt they just kind of walked around the map. Lapu though, able to utilize that retry to steal the red buff. As we see, Yato has the split on top of their head. The whole team of BTK really want to go for it, but the flicker comes out by Zed, and they do escape. Wow, in the bottom lane, Joy Baj is going to be able to secure that kill on Yuna Cutie. That's a little rough. He lost the turret.
As I said, it's good to really keep the pressure up on Spade. Gotta be careful. Yuna is losing hard on gold lane though. He's getting a lot of babysitting from Joy Boy and already lost his first tower. 5-2, only 2,000 gold defense. It's not too bad for the raid team, for the guys of BTO. But let's see if they can get that carry a bit further down the line.
The Tyrant's Rage came out, but it really didn't connect on any walls as the real world manipulation comes down on Yato, being zoned out as we see that Who is Peter getting peeled by Yoon, but it wasn't enough as Zed comes in and sacrifices his own life to secure the safety of Who is Peter. Holy.
I feel like for some reason Glue is gonna be the pick that falls short a bit in this game.
Ooh.
The rest of the team is doing quite good. Joy.
I think so too. Shadow. Oh my god. MOBA ZANE absolutely destroying and get a double kill. A 1v2. MOBA ZANE coming out on top.
2,600 damage. 2,600 damage. Level 10. What is this, man?
That's crazy. That's why Fredrin is banned most of the time. Because look at that damage.
I think you just take one ultimate like this and all the confidence you slowly built during the early game is just gone.
It's crazy that like he knew that he was safe throughout that whole time, you know. And then T, like T is now that he's fed, he's just, what he's doing is just being a constant nuisance, right? Like, doesn't matter. He has the sustainability. Zed really can't do much. He's kind of just waiting it here, and Spade Cutie is now wasting time on this one buff, you know.
They can't do anything. They can't do anything. They just can't. If
able to
Zed
get out,
stays around, he's gonna just sustain himself through the fight. And if Hayabusa tries to 1v1 team, he's not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
so,
this is
yep, that's lose-lose.
definitely rough for them. They had a little bit of a lead and a little bit of a comeback there, but as we're seeing, the Tyrant's Rage did not pop out, but he did go in deep. MOBA ZANE is also in deep, taking tower shots as T dives into the backline, stuns Joy Baj, and Yato secures the kill on Zed. Or Yato secures the kill on, Zed. And but Carry coming in and being able to get a double kill on T and Theo.
Okay, BTK needs to calm down a bit. Take your time, okay? You don't have to rush it. There's you know, being aggressive and a bit too confident. You gotta remember that Carry is sitting on 202. She's doing okay. She's not out-farmed. She's the only one who is ahead in gold, and she's actually the highest farmed in the game. So gotta be careful. Okay, right now BTO, it can only play around her and I don't know, sacrifice themselves for Carry to shine. We'll see if they manage to do it and if that's enough. But BTK, again, it's nice to be confident, but just be careful not to give too much or not to go too quickly. Remember, the macro is all about
focus on the game. Focus on the game.
Joy just need a little pick onto Harif early on the fight, and that'd be a big threat taken down.
Yeah, I do like the plays that we are seeing, that they're giving all the buffs to Yuna. MOBA ZANE's kind of really focusing on stealing the enemy's jungle instead. They are gonna go for the Lord here, as we see Spade Cutie kind of honing in on the crab, the Scarab, but we do see Theo diving in on the back on Who is Peter. We do see possibly MOBA ZANE able to secure the retry here. GG Joy Baz into the deep back line of BTK as we see Yuna kind of backing off now, and Yato really wants to make a play there.
Nice try from Spade and Joy Boy, and just didn't connect, but that was really well timed. I'm amazed that ZANE actually got that, because the timing was really good for the engage, and the contest was perfect on paper, but it didn't work. When it's ZANE, you're never safe. Alright.
Never.
Let's defend us.
I had to get some water, man. I got these hiccups and it's killing me. I'm like trying to cast, but then like a hiccup comes in and I'm like
it's the protein, man.
I'm telling you. But I mean, it's kind of looking one-sided until maybe into the late game, but they do have the Yeve. The real world manipulation does come down as Zed is trying to get the split onto someone on BTK. They do defend really well under the mid turret, but the Lord is still pushing in the right. As we see a retry come out. ZANE to secure the blue buff. T diving into the back line to zone them out of the tower. MOBA ZANE taunting, getting Joy Baj as they're able to secure the kill on Joy Baj, but T falls to the carry there. Now, I don't know if they can crack.
If I'm BTU, they gotta manage to defend first, but they gotta send Spade on the side, man, and you still see him from the team until they kind of open the flanks of BTK and can have a better team fight. Fighting them 5v5 is not gonna work for now. They have to somehow get Hayat to split a bit at least. For now, he's been sticking to the team, and I was expecting them to kind of lose early like this, but then have Hayabusa split pushing or finding his timing to turn around the game. But for now, it's not really that clear cut. It's doable still for the red team, but
yeah, I feel like what's kind of fallen into the situation here, right, is the Hayabusa has that high and dry, but like now like it's all team fights at this point. Like you catching someone off is gonna, like, you're gonna have to split push. You're gonna have to like force something so that maybe you could get a pick. But the team is just getting tankier and tankier. Yeah, and look, Theo getting damaged and does get pulled into the back line by the glue. That was a good pick. And I mean, they're just allowing the carry. They need to respond to the carry. Yato in a little bit of a scary situation as the real world manipulation comes out. Petrify does connect onto Yato. Carry's able to secure another kill.
See, like, they need to continue doing this. I'm not supporting any team, guys. I'm just trying to find out some solution for the red team as well. And I really feel like when Spade creates opportunity on the side, he kind of opens them to pick someone. Like they just didn't feel. Continue doing this. Yeah, careful though. Too late to the door. They're gonna miss their window.
Yeah, they're waiting for all their teammates to come back. He dives into the back line. We stole. The Lord is low, and they're secure a kill. Finally shutting down carry. MOBA ZANE is able to secure the Lord. Zed goes down. You're Not That Guy is also dead. And now this is bad for BTO as they have two people down. And it looks like BTK just might push here as the real world manipulation comes out, but it's not enough. They go down. Wish Peter falls. Joy Baj is next. Spade Cutie, the only survivor here against all of BTK. I don't think you're going to be enough, Hayabusa. GG's. BTK is able to take it.
GG's. It's sad for BTO because I really like the play they did around the Theo. And they got the fight going on for them, and they felt like maybe that's enough to open up the Lord. I think they rushed it. They should have maybe continued macro a bit more, get some more control on the map, and then when they got a better spot to get the